What's up, everybody? This your boy Trayvon here with Scent Talk TV, and today I'm going to do a full review on a fragrance from the house of Armaf. Now, this is a clone of a designer fragrance from the house of Chanel, which is Chanel Platinum Egoiste, and I really do enjoy that fragrance. I have like a backup bottle of that particular fragrance already because I enjoy it so much. But I enjoy it so much to the point where I came across a dupe of that fragrance from the house of Armaf. Details later, but without further ado, let's just jump into it. In that particular fragrance from the house of Armaf, we have Armaf Legesi Eau de Parfum. There you go. Please excuse the fingerprints. Here is the back of the bottle, and it has a little window right here where you can see like the juice level, where it's at inside the bottle. Nothing here at the top. You got a little sticker right here at the bottom with the, I think it's the ingredients. Yep, the ingredients, as well as the name of the house at this logo right there. Has a flip cap, flips up and flips down just like that. Don't know if you guys can see that, but you got Armaf at the top of the atomizer right here. There you go. The atomizer on this thing, it needs some work, a little bit of work, but it is what it is. It's alright. So, in the initial opening of this beautiful fragrance, you just get this musky, clean green, as well as a green powdery white floralness that's masculine, classy, and elegant to my nose. This has a little bit of a alomalic touch, has like a dry like stench of a alomalic touch, which is not bad, which is not going to turn you off. You know, it's not aggressive in any shape, form, or fashion, just an undertone, which is subtle, which is a good thing, because alomalic notes tend to turn me off a little bit because if it's too aggressive. But I digress. Let's just jump into the notes. So in the top, you got some lavender, rosemary, and petitgrain, if I pronounced that right. Now, in the opening, it is powdery. You do get a little bit of a green mintiness from that rosemary, and that petitgrain gives you like a green citrusy type of an aspect that is a little bit herbaceous when it comes to that petitgrain. The opening is bright, powdery, beautiful, and then once you get into the base though, which is that musk seems to creep in quite fast, but I'm not to that yet. Just want to throw that out there. But once you get into that mid, you get some sage, jasmine, galbanum, and some rose. Sage is a little bit of a, a spicy yet type of a green, a little bit of a, not too much of a floral aspect, but when it comes to that sage, it's kind of like soft, like a soft, spicy type of a green accord that you get from that sage. Jasmine is a little bit more of a white floral touch, a little bit feminine, not too much. Galbanum, you get more green that is very pungent. It's like a very pungent green, herbaceous type of a note that you get from that galbanum. Rose, bright, floral, a little bit of a fruit, a tiny bit of a soft fruitiness from it, a little bit of a more of a, I'll say like a spicy, herbaceous floralness coming from that rose, but overall with that rose is just bright and floral. So once you get to the base notes, cedarwood, sandalwood, musk, and oak moss. This is when the masculinity really creeps in, but the masculinity inside this fragrance is very attractive and is not off-putting at all, at least to my nose. Cedarwood, you get some some spicy woods that's soft. You get that milky creaminess from that sandalwood, adding greatness to this fragrance in terms of that lavender and that sandalwood, which is beautiful. Then you get that musk, a little bit of an alomalic, tart, not too much of a off-putting type of a musk. It's kind of like it chill, and I'm glad it is chill, because if it was a little bit aggressive, it'll turn this fragrance off, in my opinion. But the oak moss gives like a bitter forest greenness, like a woodsy oak type of oak moss that is pretty nice. And I ain't gonna stunt, it's pretty nice. It's not that bad. So overall, you get this fresh, spicy, green, powdery, elegant, classy scent that is like bright and floral, masculine floral, like throughout the longevity of this fragrance, which is very, very appealing, very, very attractive, and captivating to my nostrils. This fragrance here, I think it ran me like $55 and some change at my local fragrance outlet store that I got it from. You know, 55, 56 and some change, I believe, if I can remember correctly on the exact price. But if you cannot get the original, which is this bad boy, if you cannot get this one right here is your best bet. This will be the best runner-up. Now, compared to these two, this one, to me, on my skin, is a little bit more sweeter. This is a little bit more on a green, fresher side, that and more powdery. It like that captivating, you know, just dope accords and overall scent profile of this one, you get in this one, but this one is a little bit more aggressive. It kind of rushes right into, you know, the concept of this quite fast. But this one is a little bit more aggressive and in your face. This one is a little bit more high quality, smooth, chill, you know, and it takes its time getting to the full aspect of the scent profile, the dope scent profile of this one in the original. So it takes its time. This one is like just in your face. So I still love this. Now, let's just get into the performance though. The performance on me was not bad at all. I got a good solid hour projection. Then it set close to the skin, not too much. Having a nice little scent bubble outside of my intimate area, you know, nice little cloud, nice little sillage, you know, when the wind blows, you'll be able to smell it. People around you will be able to smell it. If you work outdoors, if you're indoors, the sillage is moderate. It's not hellaciously a beast, but it is moderate, which is where it needs to be. Total longevity, I got a good 5 to 6 hours out of this bad boy. Now, in comparison to this one, I got longer longevity. You know, I think it was like, it's been a long time since I worn this. I will say it's a little bit better than this one. I can just say that. It was way better than this one. But this one ain't no slouch, isn't a slouch either in terms of the performance department. So $55, maybe $60 and some change in between there for a dupe of Chanel Platinum Egoiste in performance. This is pretty nice. Now, I will say for the age group with this one, I'll say middle age on up. You know, it doesn't have like, you know, that sweet sensuality type of accord or aspect or concept when it comes to this fragrance for younger gentlemen to appreciate. It does have, you know, some aromatic notes like that musk and oak moss that makes it a little bit more mature and masculine. So I will say middle age on up. But if you are a younger gentleman, no matter what age that you are, and you like this, wear it. It doesn't matter. Specifically, middle age on up, in my opinion. Seasons to wear this one. I will say it'll be like a good fall and winter time scent, you know, early spring. You know, I wouldn't recommend this for like high heat situations because once you sweat, it will leave your pores quite fast unless you saturate your skin with Vaseline and non-scented lotion. But still, when I when I tested this outdoors when it was hot, I sweated and the longevity was kind of short compared to what I just said, like, you know, 5 to 6 hours. It was shorter than that because when I tested it out outside, it left my pores quite fast and I could barely pick it up. So, I digress yet again. So, fall and winter time when it comes to this one. Now, the complimenting factor is pretty nice, and my compliments that I got, well, one compliment that I got was kind of unique. It was kind of weird because I was working at one of my side gigs, and you know, it was this girl that was talking to this older gentleman about something, and I just came around and I stood there and just listened to what the conversation was about, and she looked at me, and the wind was blowing in her direction. So she was standing at least like 6 feet away from me. And as the conversation went on, she started getting closer and closer and closer. And I was like, okay, you're in my bubble, move away. But at the same time, I was digging that because I already knew what was reeling her into my intimate area closer and closer. But I guess I could consider that as a compliment. I guess you consider that as a compliment, but it's a win for me. Now, when I sprayed this to test the atomizer out, that one spray, I think it was like 2 sprays, but I think it was 1 spray, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, that one spray just filled this whole area up where I'm standing. It's like not withering away. I'm just getting constant wafts of it. It's like very potent, very, very potent. And I would say that I overspray with this and don't overspray with it. Me, I was just testing it out to see. But in the first, I would say the first 2 to 3 hours, this is kind of strong. But then it becomes like a skin scent after the 4th hour, I would believe. While testing this, it was like the 4th hour. So this is a strong, powerful fragrance. Aggressive than the original and powerful. And I do love this. I really do. So, should you buy Legesi EDP by Armaf? If you don't have the original and you don't feel like paying for retail for the original at a department store, and you can find this for the dolo price of $55, maybe $60 or below, I would say go with this one. It smells the same as the original, except this one is a little bit more, I would say, on the fresher green side. And the other one, the original on my skin at least, is a little bit more on the sweeter side. Fresher, sweeter side. But this still stays true to the original as far as the scent profile. Just a little bit fresher and green. And a little bit more abrasive. A little bit more aggressive. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, that's all that I have for Scent Talk TV, ladies and gentlemen. As always, you know what to do. You gotta like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there and be blessed and have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.